Hello, it's Dominique. Today I want to share with you a few items that I've made yesterday and one that I made today. And you might think that there's a lot, but like all these don't take too much time. These are a little bit more time consuming, but other than that, it's pretty good. So also I'm going to share with you which paper collections I've used for each one of them. So this one here, these are the inserts that I've the inserts from Paper Crafter 45, the paper bag and envelope insert that she has a video of. I'll put the link again there underneath my video in the comments. I've changed a few things in them. I made them kind of little, I would call them little mini folio, kind of wallet size photo album. So this one I've used papers from Happy Day from DCWV. So here I made a little plate, so I used one of the cutouts. I've rounded the corners, I've mounted it on a piece of chipboard, and here I put a piece of chipboard covered with paper. That's the medium weight chipboard, and I've just kind of stacked them together, and I used this here that I had. It's pretty much leftover pieces of paper that I have from pretty much all of them, except for this one here is brand new paper stack. And here I put a magnet underneath. So this held with a piece of ribbon. I thought that it was much easier to make than having those little pieces of like the little flap that goes on top and then made with chipboard. So I thought this was easier and it works all the time. And then I put some pearls and ribbon. This is ribbon I have bought at Joann. They were like 75% off. This was Christmas ribbons they had in clearance, and I thought it was not that Christmassy. Also, I got other colors, so I got a whole bunch of those. So you open this here. So here you have a paper bag. You can see the paper bag right here. So that's the top of it, and that's the bottom of it. So here you have a little space for putting stuff there, but still it always has to be kind of flat so that everything closes, because there's not that much of a gusset with this piece of ribbon. Here I've layered a couple of the cutouts of the banner. Here I made this pocket with one of the papers, and this is a cutout. So this is magnetized. It's an envelope. So that's the envelope part of the paper bag and envelope. You can see the envelope is right here. We've removed 1 inch here and cut that, of course. So that's the envelope. It has a clasp, but I don't use the clasp as the clasp because after a while, from bending it too many times, it'll break. So I use it as part of the magnet, so because it's metal, and I put tiny little magnet here. So that's right here. Opens like this. I made a little pocket here, or no, it's a tuck spot. Here you can put a photo. It's a pocket here, another pocket here, and pocket here. And here I put this part here, this little piece here. I thought it was cute. Maybe put a photo here. Someone can put that. And it closes like this. And then you turn it around. So that's, again, a photo mat if you want to. And here on the flap, you have a tuck spot. I put a magnet here underneath so that everything held closed. Here you have a little pocket. I put a little tag in it. And you have a little waterfall, just like this, and another photo mat. So I think they're quite neat. I keep making them. People buy them like crazy, and it's fun to make. So I always make some when I'm a little low on my inventory. So this one here, Sunshine Paper Stack from DCWV. I bought that, I think, at Joann or Hobby Lobby. I don't remember. It's pretty much for kids, but I took some papers that were not kid related among all the paper that they have in the paper collection. So this is again the ribbon that I bought at Joann. It's a Christmas ribbon that I thought I could use as other than Christmas. So that's one of the pages, the papers in the paper collection. So go like this. So you have this pocket here. Here I made 2 pockets, one here and one here. They're tuck spots, both of them, so the picture can go a little bit further here on each side, so gives you more latitude with having larger photos in. Magnet again. Here I made a pocket, little pocket here, and I put a card, a pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. I made a pocket here too. Turn it around here. This is the rest of this, I think this paper here. And here you have another photo mat here. Photo mat and a little waterfall. And here you have 1, 2 pockets. And another photo mat here. I think they're quite neat. This one here is beautiful. I used Midnight Berry. They're one of my favorite paper collections. So the Midnight Berry from DCWV again. And so this is it. I've mounted this on a piece of chipboard underneath. And this is just flat, so you kind of layered. You can see the difference. You cannot see it on the video, but you can feel it. And I put some blings here. Nice paper. Opens like this. So you have this part here. Here I made a pocket, so it's a tuck place, tuck spot. As you can see, you can have photos that go a little bit over, and it's still good. And it opens like this, so you have the envelope here. Goes here. So here I made another tuck spot here, another tuck spot here. I put another card. And here you have a little belly band. A pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. Here you have a tuck spot. Tuck spot. Here you have photo mats like this, like this, like this. And here you have a kind of a pocket. Nope, tuck spot. So that's it. Next one, this one, I just made this morning. I went a little crazy in it. I used Copper Luxury from DCWV. Nice paper collection. Just got it last week, so this is the first project I'm working, that I'm making with the paper collection. So here I've cut some of the banners, and this first one, so it's kind of layered. This first one here is flat on the paper. This one has medium weight chipboard, and this one has heavyweight chipboard. So it's kind of higher. This one's higher than this one. This one's higher than this one. So I thought it was kind of fun. And this here is one of the cards that they have there, cutouts. I put a piece of chipboard underneath, and then this piece here also, chipboard covered with paper. And I put some blings here. Again, a magnet. Opens like this. So here you have the pocket. Here I put a little pocket as well. You can put a little card in there. Oh, there's one there. So there's a card here. And here you have the envelope. Tuck spot here. Envelope. Here I made a tuck spot here to put photo if you want to, and then a little journaling card. And here is a little photo mat. You can do some journaling here and put a photo in the back. And here you have a little pocket right here. So this is pocket, pocket, and pocket. And here tuck spot again. Here these papers are beautiful. This is gold foil. So I think there are 12 sheets that have gold foil in the paper collection. Photo mat, waterfall, photo mat, and here you have 1, 2, 3 pockets. So that's another one. The last one here, I use Whimsical World stack, DCWV. Should make publicity for DCWV. I use their papers all the time. Beautiful papers. I made an album last year. If you want to check it out, it's called Sweetie Pie. So you can find that in my on my channel in one of my videos that I made last year. So there was a sheet here they had with all sorts of kind of frames, but they had like cards, or this is a dragonfly, pretty fantastic dragonfly here. So I just fussy cut everything in here because I didn't want to fussy cut all around the antenna, so I just went short here and did the same here. So I made it a plate here, and then I mounted that on the chipboard. And here I used some nice trim. So it opens like this. The pocket here. Here you have a tuck spot. The envelope here. Here you have a kind of a belly band, but I put a stopper right here. This is double trim or ribbon belly band. And here I decided to center, as you see, I've probably seen on the other ones, because the envelope goes all the way here. And when we punch the hole for the access to the envelope, we punch it right in the middle, so it ends up being here. So I thought that since the envelope, we see it all the way just to here, so I decided to kind of center it more this way instead of here. So just a little difference from the video. So these are all envelopes, a little tuck spot here. And this is the back. Here you have, I made 2 papers here because I didn't have enough, and I really wanted to use this one because it was not big enough, so I used this, and then I put a piece of paper there to make a difference between the 2 papers. So again, waterfall. I decided to make lots of waterfalls because people really like them, so that's why you see them a lot. And this is in a pocket as well. So that's what it is. Next, what I did, I made some little composition books. These 2 are again with the Copper Luxury Paper Collection. So this is again 3 banners that I've fussy cut, and I just mounted them one with like 2 layers. This one and then these 2 are the same. This is the back. This is again some trim that was on sale at Joanne from Christmas ribbon. And here I have opened this, and I make a little file of 2 envelopes right here. And this is a little book. You can do journal, whatever, write stuff, things that we like. I would put quotes in there. I love quotes. This is the same, and I used one of the cutouts. I've mounted it on a piece of chipboard, so that's the little plate that I made on the top. And again, I use the same furry fabric here. I didn't want to put my leather one because I thought it was too dark, so I decided to go with the white one. And here again, oops, sorry, you have this little 2 envelope. Let me get it. 2 envelope file. I like making files. They're easy and they're so you can use them for lots of things. So I thought it was nice. This one here I use a layer. This one I use the Once Upon a Time stack, the cards, ATC cards, I guess. So I used this one here, and I used this one for the plate here. They can put a photo or write something, whatever. I didn't want to put too much stuff on it. And then here you have a little file. I might add a little flower maybe. And this is the back, the same paper as this one here. And I made some fridge magnets because they're going fast. So this one I don't have the paper collection. I forget what it is. I think it's Garden something. Secret Garden from, I don't know which company that makes it. And so I just put some ribbon right here. And I put some blings, and here just a 1 flower, little spool of thread. This is crochet thread. I have these little clothespin. I covered it with some of the paper left over from this one, and you can put a little card or phone number or whatever, something you have to do. So I thought they were nice. These 2 I used the Archivist paper pad from Prima. So again, I put some flowers, put some blings, not blings, I mean some stickles, some pearls. This is the back, and again you have this Tim Holtz clip, and this one here too. I put some stickles, little flower, some twigs, pearls, and this one here. So those are fun. And one last project I made 2 paper clipboards. People asked me about having bigger, because I had the small one from Tim Holtz, and there was so much stuff on it, flowers and everything, there was no room to put anything like any paper, so I decided to make some that are bigger. So you can put some papers there. It doesn't have to be like a lot of big sheets. So This paper I used here is the Wedding Day from Paper House. So there was this one sheet that they had a big wreath, and I never use it because my albums are not that big. Of course I could use like half of it, but anyways, I hadn't used it, so I said this is the time, even though I had to remove some on the sides because those are 12 by 12. This is like 9 inches, so I have to move like 1.5 inches on each side, and some on here too. But I thought it was nice, and this is one of the cutouts, so I mounted it on a piece of chipboard, put some buttons here, and a little bouquet of flowers, the same colors as the flowers they have here. So that's the one here. And then the last one, this one's beautiful. It's from DCWV, the Immortal Love. So very nice papers. They're all big ones, so I thought, oh yeah, I have to make at least one of these, because this is the thing that you want to make with the paper collection. Other than that, that would be like all 12 by 12. You cannot go much smaller than that. This one has the moon, because they're big layouts. So I thought I would use one of these to make that one. So this rose here has, and all this here is all blingy. It's all the kind of stickle that they put there. I didn't put it. And I put 2 pieces of ribbon. I just happen to have the exact same color of bling here, so I put them some here and then more here. And then I made a little bouquet and put some kind of silver color or antique silver things that I just glued on here, and then I have some blings here. So that's what I made. So it's a lot of stuff, but those are popular items and they sell really quick, so I thought I would make a couple. So I will see you soon. I'll be working on a tutorial, on many tutorials that will be for one project, so you can watch just the one little tutorial and one little technique that you're going to use in that album. I'll be starting that soon, so just click on the bell so that you can be notified if I have any new videos coming on my channel, so that you can check them out. So until then, we'll see you. Bye bye.